Hey guys, I'm going to be sharing some new gear with you today, and this is for all of you who sing, especially who's sing live, or if you want to sing live. You guys know I encourage you to get out there and do this. So I am testing a brand new microphone today. I have never tried this microphone before, and I'm testing it for the first time live. Haven't even plugged it in yet. So this is the Electro-Voice ND86 microphone. Now this is a sponsored video, and I want to say a huge thank you to the folks at Electro-Voice for sending me these microphones. As you guys know, all of you watching, I have been using Electro-Voice equipment for several years for all of my live gigs. You guys have seen my recent videos on the Evolve 50M, and I've got many more videos coming up on their products, which I am using for all my live shows now. I am testing this out at a place called Finn's Dockside. This is a place in Apollo Beach that I play at on a regular basis. Beautiful place. It's an outdoor gig, nice patio, and of course you can see the amazing view out here. Just a really cool place, and hey, cool place to test out this mic as well. Now hang around after the video because I'm going to give you my honest opinion on these mics, and am I going to use these going forward? So we'll talk about that at the end, and of course I'll share all the setup specifics, what I'm running the mics through and all that good stuff with you, so hang around till the end.
I can feel your heartbeat faster. Take me home tonight. I don't wanna let you go to see the light. To know I would do anything for you. Stay the night but keep it undercover. I just wanna use your love tonight. Yeah, I don't wanna lose your love tonight. I'll get over you, I know I will. I'll pretend my ship's not sinking, and I'll tell myself I'm over you, 'cause I'm the king of ice cold as ice. I hope you live to tell the tale. I hope you let the shine, let it all out. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fall down, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. I understand about indecision. I don't care if I get behind people living in competition. All I want is to have my peace. I'm learning to fly, but I ain't got wings. Coming down, it's the hardest.
Again, that was my very first time using the Electro-Voice ND86 microphones live on stage, which is a pretty cool experience. I'm going to give you my thoughts on this experience, so hang around for that. But real quick, this mic does come with clips. It comes with its own microphone clips, and these things, I must say, are pretty sturdy. The microphones at first, they don't look like they're going to fit in these things, but they go in there and they're quite snug. Also, these microphones come with a really cool case. I mean, all mics come with some sort of case here, but I just like to show you these little things as well. Let's open this up here. So it unzips like that. Microphone, there we go, that's the EV ND86, and in the case here you've got like this extra little pouch that you can see there, and that's where the mic slides right into that there. So yeah, pretty cool case. So what did I use with these microphones? So first of all, I had these plugged into, you guys have seen these in my other videos, these are the TC Helicon Mic Mechanic vocal effects pedals. I like the way the reverb and the delay sound in these pedals, and I like the built-in compression on the vocals. I think it just kind of brings everything out no matter which mic you're using, so I just want to share that. I have these microphones, my mic and my wife's mic, running through these pedals here. Now I had those pedals running into a soundboard. This is the Mackie Pro FX V10 V3 or Pro FX 10 V3. These people give these things such long names and I can never remember them. In any case, I've got the microphones running from the pedals into channels 1 and 2. Now you may be asking, Jason, what happened to the Evolve 50M? So this particular venue, I plug directly into their system. You can see they've got just one input here. So I've got one cable going from the out of the board, and that's going directly into their house system. And I've got a couple of other venues that have their own house systems. Of course, you will see more of the Evolve 50M in the shows where I have to bring all of my own gear. Now, you could bring a system, just real quick, you could bring the Evolve 50M or whatever system that you're using. You could bring that and run the out into that in, okay, into their house system, but it's just more equipment that you have to bring. So I like to just bring this small soundboard, and that plugs directly in. Now, that being said, because I have no monitoring system and where I'm at in this corner here, well, I can't really hear myself with their speakers that, of course, go all the way around the place. I did bring my Electro-Voice monitor. I told you guys I've been using Electro-Voice gear for a long time now, long before I've gotten any kind of sponsorship through them, which, again, I'm grateful for. So I've got my monitor here. Now, this is the Electro-Voice PXM MP12, and I know this is about microphones, but I want to share this real quick. So this monitor, there are two inputs here. So I've got this first input, which is plugged in now. That's kind of low because for some reason at this particular venue, man, I have to crank my soundboard up quite a bit. But I don't want all that volume coming out of the monitor. I don't need to be that loud. I just need to hear myself. So again, I've got that level. This is a place I play at quite often, so I just have it set up for that. You can see input 2 here. I've got that set at another level, and that caters to another venue that I play at on a regular basis where I plug into their system and just bring my monitor. Again, there will be more videos coming up on the Evolve 50M system. I've really enjoyed playing through that thing. It's just made my life so much more convenient at my live solo gigs. Now, we talked about vocal effects, but let me let you hear what this microphone sounds like with just voice and, of course, no effects. Folks, I just want to welcome everyone to Finn's Dockside this evening. It's a beautiful day to spend on the water here and just hang out like we're doing, and we appreciate you doing that here. Real quick, my name is Jason Stallworth. I'm taking you back a few decades to 1980 something. I know you're all too young to know the songs, but I hope you enjoyed them anyways. So guys, now for the ultimate question. What did I think about using the Electro-Voice ND86 mics? And again, very first time, right? I didn't even test these things or anything like that. I just went all in. It's like, hey, let's just plug them in. Let's try it at this live gig. I did bring my other mics as a backup, just in case, for whatever reason, I didn't like them. But do I like them? And will I be using them going forward for my live solo gigs? Well, the answer to that question is yes, you can expect to see the ND86 in my future live solo gigs and in other shows. Sometimes I sit in with other bands and that sort of thing too. I really love the microphone, guys. You know, I've been using the Shure Beta 58A. Now, before that, I used the Shure SM58 mic. And those mics are great, okay? The SM58, I mean, that's a classic mic. There's nothing really bad you can say about it, right? There's a reason it's been around so long. But I upgraded to the Shure Beta 58A, I'd say probably about 2 years ago, and that was a real game changer in my opinion. That mic, for me at least, it sounded so much better, just kind of brought my voice out much better than the SM58. Now going to the Electro-Voice ND86, I actually think my voice is a little bit more crisp. Things are a little bit more pronounced. And guys, I'm not saying there's like some overwhelming difference, like it's night and day, this is way better than the other. Look, to be honest, some people may prefer the Shure microphones over this one or any other one. I've got a good friend of mine, he uses Sennheiser microphones for live gigs, and he swears by it. I can't remember which model it is. Hey Brian, if you're watching this, comment, let me know which model. But in any case, though, I really do like the Electro-Voice ND86. I will say this, guys, I was prepared to send them back if I didn't like them, and I would just have not done a video. I'm not about giving bad reviews. I don't even really like to do reviews because it's all based on personal experience, but I was prepared to send the mics back to Electro-Voice if I didn't like them, because I've got mics that I've been using, and hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of thing, right? I was also prepared to be like, okay, well, I can't really tell the difference. You know, sometimes you try gear, it's like, okay, I'm using this, Now I'm using this, and I was really trying not to have any type of bias. I wanted to go into this like, do I really like this, or is it just okay, or do I not like it? But yeah, I can tell a difference, and especially when I got back into the studio here. So real quick, I recorded this direct. You may have heard the tracks. You're like, man, how'd you get such a clear signal? There's no crowd noise. I recorded that direct. I brought my laptop with me. You can use a soundboard as an interface, and I recorded in PreSonus Studio One. Now they're not tracks, it's just one track. In other words, it's just the mix. I wasn't able to record guitar and vocals. If you notice, the vocals could have come up a little bit, and I think I had the volume down on the vocals just a little, because when I first plugged the mic in, it just sounded like it was a little louder than the Shure mics that I'm used to using. So I'm like, well, I never want to just overpower people, because at these live solo gigs, people are there to hang out and have a good time, and I want to make sure the mix is good. I only say that to say this: I'll have to bump that volume up at the next show using these mics, the ND86, because I did have the vocals a little low. But in any case, this was a direct recording, and I felt like that would give you guys the best sound. So I want to say thank you once again to the folks at Electro-Voice for sending these mics. And hey, let me know your thoughts on these microphones, and drop a comment. Let me know what microphone you use for live gigs, whether you play live solo gigs like you saw in this video, or if you sing with a band, if you're a backup singer. I'd love to know what mics you use on stage and what mics you prefer. So leave me a comment with that. And guys, thank you once again for watching my channel. Thank you for all the support. I've got some links below in the description of this video where you can learn more about these microphones and Electro-Voice. I also have a link where you can go purchase them from Sweetwater. You guys know I'm also an affiliate for Sweetwater, so I get a little change if you decide to purchase through those links, and hey, I appreciate that. That helps support my channel as well. Give this a thumbs up, please, if this helped you, and I will see you on the next video. As always, keep playing music.